Who doesn't love bagels for breakfast? And when they're homemade, they're even better. Here's our simple and easy recipe. Enjoy! To start off, we're going to need 3 cups of high gluten flour and 1 cup of whole wheat flour. This gives us a denser and chewier texture. Then we're going to need 2 teaspoons of yeast, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Next, in 1.5 cups of lukewarm water, we add the yeast and sugar. This can get a little difficult, so don't be afraid to use your hands. We're going to let that sit for 5 minutes, or until foamy. While it's sitting, in another bowl we're going to mix together our flour and salt. Add the foamy yeast to the mixer. Any mixer will do as long as you have a dough hook. Add in the flour gradually. Doing this will put less stress on your mixer, as well as give you an even texture. We're going to let that mix for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, take the dough out of the mixer and knead it until it's fully elastic. Don't be afraid to bang it around, because it really is harder than it looks. Hopefully, after all this hard work, you'll end up with something a little like this. Put the dough in an oiled bowl and cover it with plastic wrap. Store it in a warm place for 90 minutes or until it doubles in size. Take your dough and cut it in half, and in quarters. You can see where we're going with this, right? We're trying to get down to bagel size. We want each of our bagels to be around 145 grams. Shape the dough into a ring so that the center of the ring is as big as a quarter. This prevents the center from shrinking up when being baked. This makes 1 dozen of our delicious bagels. In a pot of boiling water, add a half teaspoon of baking soda. Boil your bagels for 1 minute on each side. Strain your bagels and place them on a tray or a wooden board with burlap. We'll leave an explanation in the description below. There's an optional step here to egg wash your bagels, but we're going to go ahead and put them into an oven that's been preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. We're going to bake off these bagels for 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes are up, we're going to flip them over and bake them for another 10. By now, the aroma should have filled your kitchen. The last step is to put them on a wire rack to cool. Now you can have fresh bagels any day.